Alrighty.
I'm still on fire.
That is really cool. Okay. Thank you for sharing.
No,
Load.
I made everyone thick.
That's how it should be.
I mean, everyone.
Even Louis?
Yes.
No way.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was like, looks like Louis having boobs or something. Okay. I'm gonna press continue.
The run has all of this because I can.
Even Ruby's dumb thick.
Rent is June 30th. Please make sure your can has $10,000 or you'll be evicted.
Are you recording?
Huh?
Did you record?
Well, I mean, I stopped recording and then I just began.
Okay.
No, you weren't.
Does he want a voice 4?
Yeah. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Oh. The demon beside me.
Oh, yeah, the final remaster. Okay.
Did you already do this?
Maybe? A post fighter and Hatsune Miku sings phase
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dang it, Ron Paul. Okay, I see. Oh right, I saved and then we read it. Okay, that's why. Okay. In that case, let's go to work then.
Moo, everything's on fire.
Hold on.
Everything's on
Turn it
fire.
off.
Good evening.
What'd you say to me, punk? I mean, what? Okay. Jill. I'm about to get firecrackers.
Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, there we are. Firecrackers?
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Well, I turned up the volume early because there we are.
What the heck?
Actually, some normal.
Wouldn't? Oh, really? Okay. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good
Or is
idea.
it too
Go
loud for
ahead.
you?
Huh?
Is it too loud for you?
Oh, I could do this. That's perfect. Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
I'll be back in a bit. For a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a hell of a lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here.
Okay, sure. Greetings.
Anyway, let's start. Just...
Easy, cancelled.
Anyway, let's start. Okay, let's start. Play music box, jukebox. Okay, start at the end.
Bing, 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 bing. We're in D16,
Yeah.
I think.
Reach snowfall. I like the assignment. I like that one. Follow the trail. Follow the trail, CJ.
Grove Street. Running through SpongeBob's hood.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, no, what did you say?
It's Grove Street. Papa, papa,
Digital drive.
papa, reaper.
Reminiscence. Enter lies within.
You do roll in circles.
Look at that one. I just realized that one was Karma Tree. That's cool. Your love is a drug.
What?
Excuse me. Nighttime maneuvers all the way. Renee.
It's raining.
Huh? Maybe. I guess so.
It's Renee.
Okay,
don't
listen here, pal. All systems go.
fire sea urchin.
Do you get out of this bar?
And then
Out.
Yeah,
what's this one?
we don't serve your kind
Oh no.
of damn vampires.
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh crap!
but did you
I
listen?
voiced this guy, so
Okay,
I'll
go
take
ahead.
it. Yeah, okay, you're here.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by flying drone or something like that.
So it flew by here.
I take it you know what made that noise.
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard.
Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity.
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now, get me a Mars
What?
blast.
A Mars blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice. There's so much like story, like hidden in between.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
There's like so much story hidden in between.
Yeah, I know, right? Mars blast. Oh, boy.
I wonder if there's like a video explaining it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, just like any details that you missed.
Yeah, that's the name of the actual video actually.
Oh, really? No way.
Yeah, that's what they would usually call them. Details you missed in Valhalla.
Details you missed in Va11HallA.
Is Dana Zane actually the Red Rocket?
Or she actually
Alright, comment.
a Gundam character.
There you go.
Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject.
Oh my god.
You're looking for a
Like
fight.
a bro moment.
You're looking for a fight or a kiss, bitch. Most certainly not.
You really think you would stand a chance? You're like half his size.
I can. Oh wait, crap. I can fight dirty.
He kills people for a living.
I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right. I'm sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay. Sure, let's try this suplex thing.
Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Ingram doesn't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Does he make out with him? Does he look good?
Oh no.
No? 4, we don't eat people. Here. God damn it, Ingram, take the drink! Just do it!
Sorry, I'm reading something.
You're reading his eyes, huh? Too manly, aren't they? Boss, the two guys out here making me up. Bing, bing. Bing, bing.
Alright. Okay. What's up? Oh wait, did you already say here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somewhat familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I need to look for a specific file at Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine X-punch? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see.
How does expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. That is so cool. That is so cool. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. After all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch. I assume that's why he has lines all over his face and body.
Yeah, true. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure.
I got another message.
It ain't neutral. Chavik Jinx here. Let's give him a gut punch. Again. That didn't sound right. Something's on here. Usually I give him sugar stuff. That's cool.
Okay. Good punch. Side Bronson. One Splinter.
Air Bronson.
Just to even it out. Age. Good punch.
Here.
Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours though.
He had a couple of extras in his actually.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement, or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie. But I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Graham.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
You said that twice.
Shut up. Okay,
I'm not gonna shut up. You
okay, let's switch.
seem like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you cut him on a bad day.
Nah, I think he's just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough.
It's my muscles.
He just walks away saying, "It's my muscles." That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Oh, yeah, let me you. Oh, let me do the rest.
Oh my god. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Yeah.
Bad touch for Alma.
This is how she won.
Alright. Bad touch.
Her childlike humor.
Here.
The wiener. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
A guilty ass charge. So, we'll put you in a good mood.
Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all of the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she just got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to the court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being.
So she really messed it up, huh?
When they came back to the house, and Diana started drawing a temper tantrum.
I'll be honest, whenever she said my sister, I thought she was like happy because her sister like died or something. I thought she was gonna be like, my sister died.
Wow. She said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you, because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." You shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. Played all the time. Slept up in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. A monstrous teen. We stopped playing. She had other things that she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house. I wanted to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said it had no little sister.
Ouch.
I think that was the moment that I finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admit her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration. God dang it. Sorry. The admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed.
And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years?
Never. Hey. What the hell? It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather Diana, who said all those things so many years ago, is the same Diana that I know today.
How so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still a selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't even see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. Aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression.
Huh.
But enough about me. How are you?
Everything's fine, aside from this note.
I know.
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister?
Yeah.
I got this note from her.
Let's see. Meet me back in the parking lot. You'll duel to the death.
Oh no.
Wow. She must really feel bad about the whole thing. To have a death battle.
As do I.
So what's the problem then?
The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Death battle? Right. Give it Brent anyway. There's a little story I want to tell you. About my death battle.
Right.
That's how I lost my hands actually.
Oh no! This city just all about death battle.
Death battle. Rat battle.
Rat
battle.
Rat battle! They just
shit.
have little pet rats.
Oh no.
Frenzy.
Instead of rap.
Oh, rap? I think you said
Rat
rat battle, like they had little pet rats that they stick on each other.
Both.
The rats rap.
The rat.
Rats, we're the rats. Here.
This is the thing. Let's start.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh, hell no.
This is the story of a girl who grew up disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon, it became animosity. And not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs.
Not now.
Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after that, the girl went into college. Said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit the high-ranking job. What if I hurt your high-ranking lips?
Shut up! Shut
The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, I can let your sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
Alright, enough.
Enough?
Shit.
Peace out.
I mean... I know the girl is you and the sister's your elder sister. Please get to the point.
Alright. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. Just try to make amends with you. It must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's try. Can I get a beer?
Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I?
Anna, just say it like your sexual frustration.
Yeah, and there's your sexual frustration. She's not a ghost, she's just Jill's sexual frustration. Oh wait. Here. A beer.
Thanks. So tell me, did you find... No, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lorna introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too.
I have to leave. I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll beat you in death battle.
No! I'll beat you in death battle!
I'll never forgive you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh!
No, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you.
Yeah, just like American Boy won't forgive Wrestler 99. Yeah.
What?
I'm making a joke. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
Whoa! You were here?
I'm always here. You're quite absorbed in the conversation just now.
Just while Gillian's going like, ooh, he just begins dissolving.
Jamie even said goodbye to you. Didn't you hear?
Oh no! We didn't hear Jamie! Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
You lost friendship points with him.
Oh no! My social link with Jamie.
You. Bailey.
Poor Jamie. Oh, that's such a horrible feeling. Like, whenever somebody says bye to you, but like, you don't...
I'm pretty sure it happened when Anna came into the picture. So you're more fixated on the boobs than Jamie.
Anna was fixated on the boobs, not me.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
It's less chilly today. There's no more beans and beef
Global
falling out of the
warming.
sky.
It's global warming neutral.
No.
Jill, that kid's looking for you.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Why does she suddenly look familiar? Like something else.
you've seen her before.
Well, yeah, I know we've seen her before, but like I feel like
As
I've
an
seen
actual character.
yeah, like a character in like a different game.
I think Nicole pointed that out.
Huh.
I forgot what character it was though.
Here, let me just look up Norma.
That's the hair.
She looks familiar to me too.
Yeah. I really like her hair, by the way. Wow, that's good hair.
So voluptuous.
Yeah.
It is it's the baby child of Gil and Jill.
It does look like... That's true.
It's your offspring.
Okay, Norma. No, not Norman Reedus. Norma Precision, a Swedish bullet manufacturer.
What's she using?
Yeah, okay, never mind. Weird.
The giant sword.
Okay, let's continue.
She's so pretty. Hey,
Ah, Norma. Whew.
you're back.
Oh, fuck you. Oh wait, hold on, let me say that again. Fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Oh, crap! I said it out loud!
Oh, it still does.
Oh
work,
yeah!
but- Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, she thought it was for her. Thank me.
Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. So responsible Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me.
Sorry.
And so I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do.
And?
Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it would be a waste to spend money, and the universe suggested for me to give it all. Give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore.
Glad to hear that. I'm actually really proud of her, wow.
And,
Sorry.
and well, I wanted to thank you for that.
Me?
If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you.
I just realized I can see her eyebrows and she's like sad.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I'll leave before it's too late outside.
She doesn't look young, but wait, how old is she? She's like 19, right?
She's still in high school.
Still in high school? Okay.
She's Probably 17 or something, but
She looks like
like
just-
under the drinking age.
She looks like a very tiny, like late 20s woman.
I could see that.
I think it's the
Set
hair.
outfit.
It's the hair, I think. Be careful.
Ah, so sweet.
Shut up.
Hey Jill, mind helping me here?
Oh god, how'd you get your hand in the food compressor? Sure.
What? Make it bleeding Jane, please.
On it. Please, Jane for Gil. I was thinking of the food shredder in like a sink, but I called it compressor for some reason.
Compressor.
Compressor.
You mean a liquidizer?
Liquidizer? I guess so. Yeah. Oh crap! I'm getting a phone call from my mom. Here, back.
Good deal. Why is she calling away from France?
Yeah, I was in like full concentration mode.
Fuck off. Did you kill it?
I killed the boss. The mechanics for this one is also freaking
Whoa!
awesome.
What was
Right.
that? There's success to throw do that before.
But he
Alright,
did.
go. Just huge, just arena damage.
Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Yes, the liquidizer is doing its job. Bleed him dry.
Oh no. Splendid.
She did.
Bleeding drink.
Thanks.
Okay. I hope that invisible man over there enjoys that drink.
Hey Joe, do you hate me?
Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you.
Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me.
Why can't I?
You're the main character. Don't know.
What are you?
A cute girl.
Cute girls don't wear denims under skirts! Right.
Fuck you. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there.
Yeah, just remembering Alma's boobs.
Nice. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please?
Sure. Beer for Gil now. I like imagining he's just drinking it. He's not serving it to anybody.
Jingle the job, aren't you?
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
You fucked that up, dude. You didn't put any flan in God.
Oh! Oh, okay. Did not know.
There goes your bonus. You're stupid.
Does that actually happen? If I, like...
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
stupid.
Okay,
Thanks. You messed that up.
Oh, what?
that was nothing.
Okay.
Spear all over the floor. Would you line up if I showed you I can interact with the environment?
Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. I always thought in this situation,
There.
why don't you do the thing where you get the other, like somebody else, to like put fingers behind their back and then have the ghost look behind them and tell you, and then you can confirm to the person that you can see ghosts or interact with ghosts.
Hey, Joe.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you see what she did?
No.
Look at the borders of the game.
Oh. What?
She changed the game borders.
Oh my god, what? Holy crap! That looks pretty cool. But is this like the older one or something?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that is crazy. Oh, no way. That's so cool.
So she's like basically just reaching back in the game files and messing it up.
That is crazy. Can't see anything.
You sure?
Yep.
Weird. Nobody expects the Inquisition. Oh my goodness. Can you try neutral?
Oh, me?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. Direct Inquisition. Direct Inquisition. Direct. Oh, bit my. Did you want to switch back now, or?
I'm voicing both of them at the same time.
Oh, right,
So-
right, okay.
I can't believe I'm using the spirit tongue so early in the night. Honey!
Oh, I just realized the implication. Hey Dorothy.
I'm gonna quit stop for a drink. Gonna get a fluffy dream.
You're my fluffy dream. Sure.
Whoa.
Fluffy dream for
That'll be 500 up front.
500 for a compliment.
No. What are you talking about?
3.
It's the fluffy dream.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Your joke went way over my head. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're the one that looks up porn most of the time.
Excuse me. Age.
Fluffy.
I think this is one of my favorite drinks in the game. It just looks like I would really enjoy drinking it.
I like to imagine that it's like bubbling over.
I like to imagine that there's like cotton candy in it, like at the bottom.
No, I do.
That's what that weird dream thing is.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh yeah, before you leave.
What? You guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Yep.
Sure, I'll be there then. Well, I got things to do, so...
You do?
Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed. Who do?
Oh my god. Weird sneezes.
Dude.
Very suspicious. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to mix D4 using basic ingredients instead. I need to get them with more shady means.
Oh god, I love Dana so much.
Black belt, black market on dial.
Can I move? Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good one, man.
Goodbye.
No, I guess black markets on the internet now.
I know, right? Oh. Are you still playing Code Vein, by the way?
Yeah.
Cool. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning.
Nice. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand.
Please. Well, I guess that's it for today.
You sure you're fine?
I am, don't worry.
Hey, Jill. Mind if I ask a silly question?
You've seen my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask?
Do you think Norma is a child?
At best, she's a small 30-year-old.
God damn it. Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like cats, but... The word boomer seems so out of place.
Okay. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Let's go back a bit. Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right?
Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right?
It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record on not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now.
Struggle.
He's a businessman. Wait. Okay, he's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stankovic funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stankovic, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born.
Wow. And their parents got called cat boomers.
A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents.
You keep calling them protrusions. Why isn't that?
I assume it doesn't connect. It doesn't actually connect to the nervous system. Because that's what they are. You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Yeah, I figured as much. Because having two sets of ears would be weird.
Huh.
It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle in their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they would be functional yourself.
Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you.
Good night.
Wait, what? Oh,
Nice sleep.
okay, good night, Alex.
Good night.
Love you.
Night.
What if somebody like tried to whisper into like the ear of a cat boomer and they were like, "Wait, what? What did you say?" I don't know. That is just a funny thought that occurred to me. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want to say someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure.
Keep it in mind.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, the guy's name was Stankovic.
Eh?
I just remembered Sylvia Stankovic was around my age, and when I was a teen, there's some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her.
Oh my god.
Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then.
And did you need to shout just now?
Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. I'm gonna go think about Sylvia.
Good. Alright, careful out there.
You be careful. God. Total fun.
Got no mistakes, nice.
Oh, it is 30.
It's only if he serves, or something like that. I guess mistakes only count as if, like, you give him the wrong drink.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Still thinking about Kira Miki. Buying one of her posters would prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, let's go to shop.
So, that was a unique one, or just normal version.
Uh-huh.
Instead of Gil, it'd been like another character.
Huh. Oh, so I missed something?
Yeah, I think it was on day 5.
Oh. I had to do something
Yeah.
all the way back in day 5?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think that was the day you messed up,
Oh,
and we had to go back through it.
oh, I see.
Because you had to, like, serve Elma the secret drink I showed you guys.
I see. Okay. That sucks.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It was like I like that one better than that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Kira Miki poster.
She was just like a hacker person.
Okay.
And apparently she was tracking what's her name again?
What?
Alice.
Who?
Alice the rabbit.
Oh,
The
oh,
hacker.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Apparently she visited that bar.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the cat boomer talk was way more interesting. Okay, she bought what she wanted. Okay.
How you talk to her about like hackers and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine's a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think the cat boomer thing is way cooler. Surviving English City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white nights, and don't go after the 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour. LOL. Get used to eating what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. Coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city. LOL. Soon we won't be able to escape. Can I even get weed in this crapple somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Wink. Just that close.
Wink.
A bar called Va11HallA. Oh crap, I forgot to. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned into Glitch City. Oh. Oh, okay. This, Okay, yeah, we already read this one.
Yeah. Is she cute?
Yuri. Okay. Why said I? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, this late to the party, augmented eye. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City by Lana Smithy. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational business in the city. We can't keep doing this business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, so we can't continue in the red, the PR representative told the augmented eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already now. They're crying because they can't make more? Give me a break. Wearing socks and sandals and gods be praised for silly law I'm all in for. Wearing socks and sandals in public is now a crime.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that's okay. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. But what if you like something like everything else burned in a fire or something?
Fuck you.
Jail for you? No socks and sandals. Detention for you. Birth rates decrease as youth prefers Lilum Company. Being only with Lilum can be tiring, though. By Lana Smithy. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Ani May, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. And you're too much better than dealing with other people, you know? How you can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and the sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. As unexpected, new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. And let's go for half another day. Okay. Did we make anything new?
No.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, let's go to work. Thursday, December 29th. Evening.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, so we got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as the official guy who goes to the bar, buy the rest of the stuff.
Applegate?
I have no idea who that is. Well, I mean, our kid's in jail, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by yourself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Joe?
If it means not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness.
Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime.
Something tells me you're planning something, boss.
What gives you that impression?
Call it a gut punch. I mean, gut feeling.
Did you know Gil has a crush?
He what?
It kind of is. A girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming onto him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake.
And so the Aryans will take him to a bazaar, I take it.
That's right.
Oh my god. She's such a schemer. Huh.
Alright then, to the office I go.
As for me...
I'm not playing matchmaker over here.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Before that, time to switch.
Oh yeah, sure, okay.
Gil, with a crush? Huh.
Okay, you want me to take this first then?
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Huh. You want me to
I
just
think
go-
it might be Kiramiki.
Oh, okay.
It has that blue tint.
Right. Okay, you wanna take it then?
Sure. This place. Great.
Oh, if it isn't... Oh yeah, this is her!
Hey Jill, I'm sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Boss, stocked woman incoming.
The door's open.
Go ahead, the door on the left.
Thanks. Hello there.
Red Chiba was stalking her.
Oh, hi there.
The other one, that's the bathroom.
Wait, is he in the bathroom?
Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Of course, the son of it. Okay, so now do you want to switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, we'll have the usual.
Right. Huh. You remembered me after the first 2 weeks. Anything else in 2 weeks? No.
He likes a big beer, right?
Yeah, the big beer. It's as usual.
Yeah. I remember that for some reason.
Bing, 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 bing.
Here. Oh, sorry.
Damn you. Here.
This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I have to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces most reports.
I must be really tired.
Huh.
He looks like a different color from me.
Really?
Like he seems more redder.
Really? Huh. He looks exactly the same to me.
You see no difference in feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to be some rude, but you don't know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right?
A shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know.
They might not try to rectify that image.
To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Speaking of that, where's Kiramiki? Zaibazu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find the resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation and keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys pick out this year. I mean that week. But if I overstep, my ass is out of line.
Huh.
Glad to see this hellhole is still one place. A piece. I'm sorry. The BTC has been going apeshit with closing bars lately.
Oh yeah, that.
Yesterday, they closed one of the one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. Last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants.
Motherfuckers.
Dana, no. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certifications that never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at BTC after this whole thing.
Do you think that the Nirvana is the what do you call it? The spin-off? And like this whole thing is just like rebuilding Valhalla back up?
Like, how do you mean?
Like they're gonna make it better, just build off Nirvana's gameplay and all that.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
And everyone will come back.
Oh, like that
It'll
type
be
of
like
thing?
actually a good story, yeah.
I mean, well, this is already a good story. What do you mean?
I mean, like it'll come back, and like what he's saying right now, like we're restructuring it. Like you'll come back to Glitch City.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Man,
That'd
shit
be-
ran deeper than I thought. No news outlets talk about that.
But if anything, though, Nirvana will be very safe because it's much more rich and affluent than Valhalla is.
Yeah,
They don't need the chemicals that get like the real drinks.
yeah.
All right, kids, let's try a moon blast now.
Coming in?
Hey, even I have a break the routine from time to time.
Are you the real Donovan? You're not the synth, are you?
No, but I'm looking for one. And I'm gonna moon blast her, if you know what I mean. Crap.
That's illegal.
Yeah, probably is. Shake, 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 shake.
Here.
Now, let's see what the ruckus is about.
So... What brought you here?
Oh right, didn't you see a Lilim coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
Did she jump to the roof then?
Maybe. What were you looking for? Did you want an interview?
Not really, just hitting on her. Against her will. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hot ass tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm sorry, that was really funny to read out loud. I'm not... Okay. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally.
And so you followed her, stalking her.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson, and I've only met one person, my wife.
You're in front of one. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, I don't you have a family or something?
Why? But that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So, that Lilim isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver.
Right. Let's just give him a pallet driver. Literally.
Pile driver.
Here.
Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her.
The guy left.
Okay, let's wait.
Alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video.
We're the video for your sister, oh my god!
No, thank you!
Seems like you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person.
Oh
Your sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos.
my god. How nice of you.
It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we're here already. Might give you something sweet.
Sure. Miss Idol wants
Don't
something
go
sweet.
hard to the camera tree, please. I cannot let my evil side out. Bring tea. Are you trying to? No, neutral. How evil are you?
Let's just give her 10.
Oh my god.
Okay. Here.
Thanks.
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with them. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him.
I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, it's not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into other guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and once I hear it, I try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. It all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice.
He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I'd say. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately.
Really?
Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing.
I don't like the term fan too much, but it strikes me a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans. It doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better.
I actually like that too, yeah.
Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music?
To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it.
So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something tea-like.
do.
If I remember correctly,
We should.
something bitter but girly is fine too.
We
Mulan
bought
tea.
it. Yeah. I hope this works, goddammit.
Uh-huh. Tea.
Serve.
Here.
Perfect.
Hey, you're a King Class CH-18, right?
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model? I'm so sorry.
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72?
We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. my line lacks that or the resilience of the T01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of the functionality and the power of our appearance, you could say.
Ah, I see. So, anything for new for this concert?
Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug.
Is that a song on the jukebox, by the way?
Your Love is a Drug?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I swear it is. Huh. Ah.
It might be.
Yeah. So you know the B-Link girls?
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their out on stage personas they are.
Really?
Zuzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl, though, driven through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Huh. Hard to believe. I mean, the image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Weird. Well, they wanted to pop out in public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutie idol concept.
And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs.
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of QC idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
True, I guess.
Well, I gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first.
Alright. Sparkle Star. For the miss.
I hope it works a lot. Come on. Please. Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please come again.
Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you.
Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break.
Alright. Damn it.
Huh?
Hold on.
What's up?
I guess not.
What happened?
Oh well.
Huh?
You're supposed to get the tickets from her.
Oh.
It was the first time because you didn't have the volunteer.
Oh, because of the first time before?
Yeah.
Ah, darn it. This game has replayability, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Okay, save. Okay, and I think we can quit for today.
Damn.
Really? Okay, no, then we'll keep on going.
I just want to see like the next part. What happened to Gil?
Okay, totally. Let's continue then. Oh, whoops. Oh, I didn't know you could skip that. Whew, note to self, buy oil for that door. Alrighty then. Gil, you're in my spot, please.
Oh, sorry.
Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that?
If I told you she did, would you believe me?
Without a doubt.
Let's go with that then.
Right.
Did you voice her?
Sure. Greetings.
Okay. Oh, still, what can I get you?
I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. One Bronson.
Bleeding Jane for Stella.
Okay. I'll blend it. Hold up, let me... Sorry, the crickets outside sounded like rain. Okay, Bleeding Jane.
No. Here you go.
Thank you.
I brought you here today. Waiting for a sec?
I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi.
Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you had ever come here again.
Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's almost clean. Really clean.
And Gil's the one you can owe that to.
Music's a little loud.
Cleans chicken buckets for a living. That guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning stuff, he's a nice pick.
Really?
Nah. He's a bit out of it today, though.
I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city?
Gold rush.
Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white night suits.
I think I heard or read something about that. I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is that a gold rush?
Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking any of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit would take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and make as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even a single piece of armor of such a high price these days.
Could anyone see any profit from research to justify those expenses?
It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many. So I say yes.
Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can't see how.
Here's one weird case though. Here's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit.
Unique?
Yeah, he has high heels and a sword, and he would cut through things very easily. The guy has a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point where they looked like a squad of henshin heroes.
And what?
Hentai. They looked really gaudy. But it turned out the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He was one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement.
You know a lot about this.
It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you.
True. Wait.
Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulation and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians.
You can see even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh?
People love to demonize Tsubasa Corps because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big organization. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use the product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you're in lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own.
Then again, most of the demonetization is due to Quincy being such a clown.
He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chooses. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it's that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park.
I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah.
Huh. No, seriously, and what?
Okay, can I get a Brantini here, please?
Sure. Now let's give her a Brentini.
Oh my, is she like a Sentai nerd?
Of course.
Please tell me she's a Sentai nerd.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I really want this. Aged mix.
Here.
Thanks.
So I take it you're in a good mood today.
Does it show?
Yes, your ears are flapping like crazy. A bit.
Yeah, well... I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert, unlike you! Haha, bad bartender!
That sucks. Nice. Right, so it turns out she was just here.
Again? Oh, sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her.
I was surprised too. I was much more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the aggressive client.
Man, so those rumors about her really being a nice person are actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, like Rihanna Keeves. But having such...
Understood. Oh,
Huh? What?
go ahead.
Oh, okay. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, or nor do I care for much.
Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he's actually managed to get certain contracts over other powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall.
Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily?
You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure.
Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? How about security and the like?
My father always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. A sniper team, too. For my death battles.
Right.
And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I look great in a pompadour.
You see.
I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Sei in her wounds. I'm sorry. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you give me a classic drink?
Sure.
Classic.
So you can choose on this one.
Okay.
You can either get Alma or a new character.
Interesting. And it just depends on like what drink I give her?
No, it's the secret drink.
Oh.
Like the flaming wall.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing. You either choose Alma and get a funny story that goes along with it, or you get the new character that's very interesting to look at.
Oh, damn it.
That's how you want to end a night neutral. Because the Alma one's very funny. I mean, all you have to do is not save over this part. You could just like go through stills
Right.
and see the new character.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that then. Let's see the new character.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And then we'll just replay it and then go back.
Damn.
Oh wait, or should we do it the other way around?
The other way around.
Other way around? Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because I want to end this night on like really fun terms.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what drink?
Just classic anything.
Okay. Give her the Blue Jane.
Classic.
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 And all blended.
Because she's not like that different from Stella.
Mm-hmm.
She's just another cat boomer.
Oh, that's so cool! Okay, sick.
But I just want to hear you laugh like nonstop.
Okay, gotcha.
Here,
Thank you.
I think you should know about this.
About what?
Say, tell me about your eye.
That? Oh yeah, I knew.
You did?
Say told me. I'm alright, don't worry.
Still, that was quite the, I mean, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, wasn't it? We all have our own share of painful stories. I might just be as shocked hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. Detecting the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit.
Good to be.
Yeah. I love
Can
that
we just
game.
hear this ever? Oh,
Still, she also told me about that Virgilio guy, didn't she?
Virgilio.
Virgilio.
You know? Virgilio?
Virgilio Armandio. Virgilio.
Virgilio Armandio.
Virgilio Armandio didn't net any results, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow White Knight, declared MIA. Seems like the guy
Timothy.
knew how to hide himself.
What are you gonna do?
At the very least, teach you how to say his name right. Or,
Virgilio.
Virgilio! Seek him to thank him. That's the least I can do.
Oh, Virgilio.
Virgilio.
Wait. Virgilio.
Virgilio. Hmm?
I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story.
What would it be?
Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? Like, trying to crack in the first place, but
That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place.
it wasn't.
Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from the other companies without any authorization. Wow. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of the global shutdown signal. Let alone how to immobilize everyone still inside one of those suits.
So the ones that were uploading the law did so using suits that are, by all means, illegal.
The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say?
Why do it though?
When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules.
Justify your own means.
All that power makes you think you're above every law there is.
And this city is what happens when those money starts making the rules. the rats. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck ups by using money?
I just heard, like, process what you said. Oh my god. I think we're done. I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. I'm not gonna talk about the boob reduction surgery.
Oh my god. Please come again. Switch.
Alma.
Yeah. No hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm so used to it. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you?
That's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stomp, then saying please and thanks stomps, and before you know it, boom. Total anarchy.
You're exaggerating.
I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, expect you to probably greet me this time.
Okay. Fine.
Hello, bartender.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary,
Cut it. Huh?
over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. It's Edgar Allan Poe, oh my god. As someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber. It's Edgar Allan Poe! "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more.
You overdid it. You totally overdid it.
Quoth the bartender, I did not.
So you like poetry?
I had a phase. Can I get you something?
Let's start with a big cobalt velvet.
Sure. A big cobalt velvet for Alma. Oh my god. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. I really like the cobalt velvet too. Here.
Yeah, it's like small.
Yeah, and I kind of like how it's tilted. Here.
Yeah. Sure, let's go with this. Oh, wait.
Oh, crud! Oh, well, we're gonna replay it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to make it big.
Yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while.
Hmm?
Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicle ring any bells?
Excuse me?
Well, you won't tell.
No, the name doesn't ring any bells.
May 22nd. Today, my daily card readings told me that I'd meet the great change. Thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me, and I had to be picked for an inter-school contest with the latest essay. I just knew the scientific theory on the idea of auroras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon, I'd bring the world into the occult science singularity. The entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured, and what the essay was wrong. Jill?
I made sure to delete that blog! No evidence should be left!
I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived.
Why? Why?
Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad.
What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is?
We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right?
Jill, Shadow Master 69. God, no. I gave him the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is...
I don't know. I like the way you are, the way you look. All dressed in black with the rare accessories popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself.
So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you have this? Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past?
I was bored. Last Friday, I had to make up my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity.
Please don't run background checks like that.
I just used the search engine, and you know, I didn't actually request documents or anything.
What led you to the page?
You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, but it still sort of haunts me today. You're underestimate that lots of old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have that things we're not too proud of as adults.
Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them.
I have to ask though, why the 69?
It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like, in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices.
Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9".
I was 12 at the time.
Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then?
I have no idea.
Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush.
Sure. Sugar Rush. Are they trending now or something? That reminds me, it's like, I used to have 34 in my username when I was like 13.
Why 34?
Well, it was like the A was replaced with the 3, and then the Y was a 4.
Oh.
It was a really edgy name, just like Shadow Master or whatever it was, but kind of worse, honestly.
Shadow Master 69.
Oh god, that makes Jill like 2 times more relatable now. Holy crap!
Yeah, dude.
Sugar Rush.
This is why she.
Oh man. Here.
This is the thing.
Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like?
That's sudden.
You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours.
See, this is like Alma's story.
Okay.
With the cat boomer, you would have gotten like just more details on what cat boomers are like.
Okay, cool.
Because she's like a hybrid.
Yeah.
A hybrid. Like an actual like cat.
Yeah.
Fine. Long-lasting relationships? Huh. Romantic ones, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Well, I had about 4 boyfriends who I described as such. That I have introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Anyways... The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard.
Oh god, from Hotline Miami. Who?
I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family.
He didn't?
Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe in it just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, Joe. Will you?
Sure. Let's give her a beer.
Beep.
Thank you for telling me that, by the way.
Don't mention it.
Okay, one more question and we're even.
You really are embarrassed of that dog, huh? Sure, ask away.
At what age did you get those implants in your boobs?
Joe, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I lived through so many rumors about getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now, ask the real question before I slap you.
I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then.
And I'd gladly take your offer.
It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped?
Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend a lot of time typing. These replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh.
There's other utilities like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses.
That is so freaking cool. That is so freaking cool. That is so cool.
That's like basic sci-fi stuff.
I know, but still, I was thinking more about the hand stuff. Like, oh man, like just, she has like USBs and stuff in her hands. It's just so neat to me.
If I move an index finger, it acts like a computer cursor.
That is so freaking cool.
There's a lot more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud.
How did your family take the operation?
They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands.
Don't you miss them?
Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if they were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice, if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of a cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. But as I heard, we were compatible and I finally agreed to do to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine.
And you didn't tell your mom about that?
I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now?
Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to recall you Julian once.
Now you don't.
Fuck! Why?
You just called me by my full name.
Are you serious?
Tell it's Julianne.
Oh, no.
One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up.
Damn it. Surprise!
I was trying to watch Julianne. Hey Elmo, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts?
Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not like a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such a nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. It's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though.
So cool. I see.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you can't convince yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave it then. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
All done?
I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems.
You think? It might have been while he was out.
True. Hey boss, you're kind of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so...
That I am. Yeah, why?
I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Oh no.
Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome?
8th grade what?
When you get down to it, wrestling is real as a soap opera.
I actually recently watched a video essay on this, so I actually can really understand where she's coming from now.
I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but...
No, seriously, 8th grade what?
But you don't go around calling soap operas fake.
This is one of the things that makes Valhalla's dialogue so good, that sometimes characters trail into two different, like, conversations.
Yeah. It's a show. It just happens to be used fights as expression. You might as well just see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
So, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now, I have to go and break Jill's back to make you mobile.
Oh, well, wait, what?
Come here, fuckboy! He's dead.
Oh, no. 8th grade what?
No.
Almost focus. Oh, I get it. I feel like an adult and focus. Interesting. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. Oh yeah, we did it. Oh my god, thank goodness.
We did it. You still have 230 left over.
Okay, wow. Oh my god, we barely made it.
Barely made it.
Okay, and I won't save this time.
We'll just save here, I guess.
Really? Okay.
Let's just do another file.
Okay. 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 And we'll continue next time. We'll read these next time since I always accidentally do it anyways. Alright. And let me